Well, let's talk to Canada for a second. Toronto has a mayor. Some say the video shows him smoking crack. And he finally spoke out about it.
Did he?
Oh, yeah, he did. You think he's smoking crack?
I don't know.
I say he's smoking crack.
Smoking the crack? What kind of evidence is there against him?
There's a video that looks like it's him.
Yeah? All right, so it's a Marion Barry kind of a thing.
People are kind of scared to post it. Wasn't Gawker working on a deal or something?
Yeah, they're not. They got to buy it. There's a place that has this video of the mayor smoking crack, and Gawker says they saw it, and it's him. But they're charging, I think, $200 grand.
$200
for the video.
Right.
It's like it's the mayor of Toronto. It's not Bloomberg.
Right. Yeah.
So they have to drop their price a little bit.
Yeah.
Or I think Gawker is trying to raise $200 grand for it.
Oh, really?
Yep.
How about Gawker just pays it? They have the money.
I think they have 200,000, don't they?
I don't know.
I'm sure they do.
Maybe they're not liquid.
True.
What's that mean?
Yeah, cash.
You got the cash on hand.
Cash.
Yep.
I do not use crack cocaine, nor am
You never want to have to say that as a politician.
These fucking politicians are the best, aren't they?
I never use crack cocaine.
It sounds like John Candy.
Yeah, look. Oh, he did sound like
A little
John
bit,
Candy. Right? I never use crack cocaine.
I do not use crack cocaine, nor am I an addict of crack cocaine. As for a video, I cannot comment on a video that I have never seen or does not exist.
What?
It is most unfortunate.
Fast forward a month from now.
I want to apologize to my constituency and my wife and
my kids.
You lying sack of shit.
He sounds like Dan Aykroyd. I mean, he sounds exactly like Dan Aykroyd.
Yeah, a little Aykroyd in there?
Yeah.
Aykroyd.
Yeah. Fast forward, this guy is going to be guilty, in my opinion.
Yeah.
It is most unfortunate, very unfortunate, that my colleagues and the great people of this city have been exposed to the fact that I have been judged by the media without any evidence. This past week has not been an easy one. It has taken a great toll on my family and my friends
Who you'll be apologizing
and
to.
the great people
No time.
of Toronto.
Toronto.
For the past week, on the advice of my solicitor, I was advised not to say a word.
Why?
Come
I
on.
want to thank the people of this great city for their outpouring of support.
Story gets more interesting, according to Andrew in New Jersey. Andrew.
Hey, what's going on? I was reading a few stories this morning that the original owner of that video was found dead in March, I believe. I read a few stories this morning, and the person who was trying to sell the video recently has disappeared. Gawker hasn't been able to contact him in about, I think, a couple of weeks now.
Yeah, Gawker raised the money,
right?
And now they can't.
They can't find the guy.
Oh boy!
Holy fuck! And now the mayor comes out knowing he might be in the clear.
Now, where is this that he's hanging out with the homie?
That's from the video.
Oh boy, he's
and
so
that's the
smoked.
mayor.
I'm going to say he smoked the crack.
Wow! But now they can't find the guy that's selling the video. Oh
Yep.
boy, that's a black ops shit.
Oh man,
going down.
The power fucking that this Toronto mayor has.
That sounds
wielding some power.
Seems a little scary.
Yeah.
What mayor shuts up while being accused of smoking crack? Here's what you say. I didn't do it. That ain't me.
Yeah.
I've been advised. Why would you be advised if you know damn well it's not true?
Yeah, scummy lawyer, fucking solicitor. Unless he did it, and then the lawyer's going, shut your fucking mouth, idiot.
Right.
Yeah.
The great people at Toronto. Who are those people he's hugging in that picture?
Those are the people that might
from the video.
have given him the crack.
Yeah, they don't look like they're on the up and up.
There's one brother, he's like flipping the bird, and then there's two pixelated people.
Why would he pose for that photo? He's the mayor of Toronto.
Exactly.
You don't pose for a photo like that.
He's got like a bottle in his hand. And
Maybe he didn't know the guy was going to put his finger up. But you're the mayor.
Now, why is he even there? What is that place?
I don't know. Could just be going through a store. Two young gentlemen.
Never take that.
Buying college supplies.
Sure.
We got Ben in Toronto. Ben, what do you got on this story?
Hey, I live just north of Toronto there, and There's no way that Rob Ford smokes crack, man. Look at him. He's like 600 pounds. All crackheads are 8 pounds soaking wet.
Good point. Good point.
Too fat for crack?
You do raise a good point.
That's a very good
Too fat
point.
to be doing it long term.
You raise a good point.
But maybe he was supposed to be 800 pounds.
Ah.
And he lost to 200 because he's on the crack.
Point counterpoint.
All right.
Point counterpoint.
Thanks, Ben, in Toronto. Yeah. Hey, Ben, you eat beaver?
No.
Okay.
Well, it depends on what kind of beaver. If it's shaved, yeah, we're okay.
Oh, that's nice dirty talk, Ben.
Corn Anthony Bourdain, you Canadians like eating the beaver every once in a while in a nice brown sauce.
Put some maple syrup on there with some back bacon, you're all right.
Yeah.
Bacon and maple syrup. It's like a whole nother country up there.
It really is.
Right.
All right, later. And then we have another guy from Canada, or where are you calling from, Dave, actually?
I'm from Halifax, but I'm actually in Newfoundland right now.
These guys all sound like John Candy / Dan Aykroyd.
Canadians are coming to
Park
the
is closed. The moose out front should have told you.
That's what he sounded like.
Moose is delicious in Newfoundland. Newfoundland moose, Jimmy. You got to try it sometime.
I've had it.
Listen, all of these aides, all of the mayor's aides have all resigned.
Oh, that's sad.
And what he's doing now, he's bringing in all these football buddies to be his aides. He coaches some kind of like amateur football team. They fired him, let him go, and now he's bringing in all these football buddies to help him out.
Can't get past it. Fucking the accent.
I know.
Hey, do you mind being called a newfie?
Yeah, I don't mind it at all, Anthony.
All right.
I met you once. I was in the studio back on West 57th here a few years ago.
Oh, yeah.
It was the day that Michael Kenneth Williams was there from The Wire.
Oh, nice.
You were sick, Opie. You weren't there. You had that bad eyes or something that day.
I was remembering it like fucking...
Bad eyes? What the hell was wrong with my eyes?
Exactly.
I don't know. You didn't show up at the XM studios. You did the other gig first, but...
God knows everything.
Kind of allergies in your eyes or something that day.
Remember, you had the blue shoes on, right. The blue sneakers.
Yeah.
All
and
right. I remember you, Dave.
You weren't there.
Anthony, you did the walkover and you took exactly 2,000 steps.
Right. I counted everyone.
Jeez.
Anthony, me and you were hanging out by the elevators with your friend from Canada there.
No, Ant was by the elevator. You were lurking.
Who, Raylan?
Yeah, the girl from Halifax.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Were you two able to talk about Canadian things?
Yeah, we talked about where she's from exactly and how it's a little darker part of Halifax. You know what I mean?
A little darker part of Halifax. There must be one black guy.
Listen, the other thing you got to check out...
Oh, my God, he's still talking. What?
This Kawasaki baseball player from the Blue Jays against Travis's shitty Orioles on Sunday, the end of the game, what this kid did. It's pretty hilarious there, his post-game interview on the field there.
All right, we'll check that out. I'm sure it'll be terrific for the show today. Thanks, Dave.
Right. We love you guys here in the Maritimes. Jimmy, come to Halifax. We'd love to see you.
Thank you.
Come to Halifax, Jimmy.
You should do that.
Yeah, on my way.
You're not going to take suggestions from the listeners of places you should be?
No.
I went up to Halifax once, and it was fucking pretty different up there.
Was it cool, though?
It was very nautical. Very nautical place, and I went into a bar up there, and there were people dressed in like Gortons of Gloucester fisherman hats, singing in this bar, doing like a fucking big beer sing-along thing.
Sounds cool. No?
Yeah, it kind of was, you know. But when you just walk in on it, you're like, what the fuck is going on?
What about the area itself? What does it look like?
It's very, like I said, very nautical. Very, if you feel like you're on the set of Jaws.
A lot of places to get fish and chips.
Yeah, things like that. A lot of wooden structures with the docks and the
lot
wooden
of life preservers.
And a lot of rope and bumpers and things.
An anchor or two.
Anchors
outside the restaurant.
Yes, the big fucking flagpoles with the 3 flags on them, and yeah.
Did you drive?
Huh?
Did you just say the same thing?
No, I was just saying, did you stay in a nice hotel, or was there nothing there?
Yeah, I stayed in a nice hotel. Yeah.
Did you drive up there?
No, I flew. I flew up there.
How long's the flight from New York?
Just a couple hours.
Yeah.
That was another good one. God, I forgot to. How did I forget these stories? Well, see, I went up there, and I probably should have been going up there, because I might have been in some type of relationship with Melissa Stetton, supermodel Melissa Stetton at the time. Yeah.
Oh, no.
So she was going to be in L.A.
Right.
And I'm like, great, I could fucking snake right up there to Halifax and go see the inimitable Closet girl.
You weren't going to behave in an inappropriate manner towards your relationship, I hope.
No, never, Jim.
Good.
Of course not.
Attaboy.
So I go up there, right? And I fucking come back hunky-dory, fucking scot-free. And then, the middle of the summer, we're going on a cruise. Me and
Nice.
Melissa Stetton at some point.
Mm-hmm.
And she grabs my passport. How the fuck? I didn't even think about it. She's like, oh, where have you been? You know? Oh, so she's thumbing through and sees the date, the Halifax stamp, everything. I'm like, oh, man.
Right before the cruise?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
What'd you say?
I'm not very good at those moments. I just kind of clam up. I'm like, oh, yeah, I went there, but it was just fucking, I was there. And then I just didn't care.
And what'd she say?
I think I was a lying crock of shit or something.
And what'd she throw at you that day?
Well, the passport got thrown back at me.
Sure.
So I never had passport on the list.
Right.
I just threw a passport at me.
We didn't add we have to add passports to the list, Sam.
Yeah. Yeah, Stetton P.I., you're right. Holy shit, she could find anything.
But didn't that make for an awkward cruise, or did you guys get past that?
Nah, we got past it. I don't think she or me really gave a shit after a while. It was just kind of like, whatever.
Are you guys still friends?
We kind of tweet.
Yeah, but I never know if it's in fun or if you guys are like...
Nah, it's in fun. We goof. We bash the shit out of each other on Twitter and stuff, and it's all in good fun.
Right, cool.
Now it is. I don't have any more problems with her. Initially, when you get that initial breakup, there's animosity.
Yeah.
But then, just fucking get over it. What do you want from me?
All right.
One's looking this way, one's holding the passport.
Oh, and I didn't want it. She's like, let me see where you're from. I was like, oh, let me have my passport back, Well, let me see where you fucking been. Oh, here. Oh, yeah, the Bahamas.
I've been there. Okay, I've been there. Yeah.
That's nice. Oh, that's nice. That's what is that one? Halifax. And she knew who was from Halifax.
Should have said they stamped it wrong.
Yeah.
They make those mistakes. They're bad at that. The year is different up there.
Yeah.
It was actually our 2011.
Yeah.
They're already in 2012 up there. It's just weird how that works out.
Can't believe that bit me in the ass.
Well, you should have
so
said
much
she was
later.
suicidal. Look, she was going through a depression. She was really suicidal.
Is that what you would have used?
I went up and saw. Yeah, I mean, she was. Look, what was I going to do? I mean, I don't have any physical attraction for her anymore.
Well, then why didn't I tell her? Why didn't say, hey, I'm going up to Halifax?
Because I figured that
turn it around on her and go, I would have told you, but you're so fucking crazy. And then it would have been, turn it around and put it right back on her.
I just didn't want to start a fight about it. It was like I didn't know what to do. It was like I didn't want to go up there, but it's like all of a sudden something terrible happens. I'm like, why didn't I go up there?
That's a big lie.
Yes, it certainly is. Well, it's a big situation.
That's a big fat lie.
Well, so was going there.
You're not into the big fat lies.
I don't like getting into the big fat lies. Yeah. No, they really bring things to a whole new level.
They certainly will snowball on you.
Yeah.
Well, if you're lucky. You're snowballing.
The Toronto mayor has also been arrested for DUIs over the years. I'm hearing. And I'm also hearing there's a video of him falling into the camera.
Really?
All our Toronto friends are checking it. And then we got this guy in Paul saying the media is out to get him. Why is the media out to get the mayor of Toronto?
Really?
They have a very different media than we have here in the States. I don't believe that, sir.
Well, I'll tell you, they're a very liberal media in Toronto.
Oh, much different.
He's a very conservative mayor, and honestly, everything that he said he was going to do when he campaigned, he did. Removing taxes from automobiles, bag taxes from grocery stores, things like that, and they are just out to screw him because he stands up to them. He doesn't take their crap, and they just can't handle it. So the thing I don't understand is where's the video? They keep saying they want 6 figures or 200,000. Why can't the Toronto Star pony up a couple $100,000 to get an actual video of the mayor smoking crack?
Well, supposedly Gawker paid the money, but now they can't find the guy that has the video.
See, exactly. So it's, the Toronto Star, they want this guy out. And if it wasn't this, there was the scandal of using City Hall letterhead when he was coaching this little football team. So he was using his, clout as mayor to get donations, not taking anything out of the city, and they went after him for that. And it was like $1,500 worth of letterhead from the city of Toronto. They're just basically out to get the guy, as far as I'm concerned. I'm not saying he's an angel. He's definitely got some past, but
you had to say out to get him.
Out.
Where did that come from?
All right, Paul. Good.
Crazy.
You're the only one calling in to support him, by the way. Everyone else was killing him. We just couldn't get to all the phone calls, huh?
Thanks, guys.
All right, buddy. Paul in Toronto. Okay, then.
Be good, Paul.
But it's all a boot.
Yep. Let's talk about selling cars, Paul.
I sell.
Good,
Bring in a
Jimmy.
tank, I'll sell the fucking thing. Hey, a guy didn't want to buy, I took his head, I fucking bashed it into the hood. So you can buy this car and break your fucking head.